we're moving on to the purpose pusher. And as we talk about godly things and godly girl, she has just started this brand. So I have spoken with Twilah, but I haven't spoken with her recently. So she is going to give us an opportunity as I stop sharing and find her. She's going to give us an opportunity. Cancel that spotlight.
Hi, Joy.
Hi.
Hi, everybody. I'm so glad that Sherelle did the ending part, because I was on the floor and I was like, I hope Joy do not cut it off while I'm trying to get up on the floor. Oh, but it was such a joy. Oh my God. Like, this has been such an emotional and encouraging and uplifting day for me. So I just thank you to all of you who have presented and shared your stories. So, oh my God, like I'm just so excited for the rest of this. So I just want to thank you again, Joy, just for having me on to showcase Godly Girl. As you can see, I have one of the shirts on.
And see, I have mine. I have my face mask. I couldn't.
Your mask, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for your support. I won't be before you long, but I just wanted to just tell you a little bit about myself. I live in Upper Marlboro. I'm originally from Baltimore. I grew up in the inner city projects of Baltimore. And a lot of people, when they look at me, they say, you don't look like what you've been through, and I just give all glory and honor to God for that, because it had no doing of my own. If I would have stayed on the path that I was on, you probably wouldn't even be seeing me today. But because of God and because of his faithfulness and because of his love for me, I'm here and able to share my journey. So I am a pastor. I'm a full-time student at Hampton University. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I've started several businesses, successful businesses, but this Godly Girl, it's going to be amazing. And it's because it has so much purpose in it. You know how like you start a business and you're doing it and you're like, okay, this is what I love to do. It's a hobby or craft, but this is a lifestyle. This is a movement. And it all goes back to God. And that's why Holy Spirit revealed to me to name it Godly Girl. And all of you women here are, of course, believers, and you're godly, and this whole brand came because of my goal to be obedient to the Father and be obedient to what he was calling me to do. So I call it ministry through merchandise. So I'm not on the pulpit, but my merchandise still sends out a message of hope, a message of pride, a message of happiness. When you see the word Godly Girl, because so many women are turning toward the world, and God says that we're of this world, but we're not. We're in the world, but we're not of the world. So I just believe that God is going to use Godly Girl to bring people into salvation that didn't know him or may have turned away from him. So it's all about reconciliation and again, giving glory and honor to God. So I'm so excited just to be here. So behind me, I just kind of put something together today. This is not normally my setup because it's a whole mess on the other side. So I did this for the summit today to look very professional and very organized. But I just wanted to showcase just a couple of my products that I'm starting out with. And the first one is the shirt that you see me with. This is hand dyed. And of course, the Godly Girl logo here. You can get it on with any color that you like. The t-shirts are only $25. I do free shipping for that, so you don't have to worry about shipping. And that's it. That's just basically a t-shirt. I do the journals here. So I have notes and prayer notes and sermon notes for those of you who like to write. I absolutely love to write. I have journals upon journals upon journals of just everything. So my favorite is this particular journal. Hopefully you can see that. I think it's like a glare there, but it says prayer notes. And in the inside, it has like guided, I'm sorry that you can't see it. Let me see if I can turn the light on. Tilted at an angle. I think we could see it. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just had to turn my light out. So this is prayer notes here. So as you can see, it's kind of guided. And I love guided journals because it kind of helps me through. So this particular page, it says, I am blessed because, And then at the bottom, it says, for God so loved the world that he gave his one and only son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life, John 3:16. So I absolutely love these. These journals are going just for $8. I personalize and I put your name on the front, and I put little different stickers in the inside. So these are $8 and free with shipping. So I do have others, but these are the ones that I just put up today. This here is the tumbler. You can put your coffee, your tea, Kool-Aid, whatever in here. This is the tumbler. This is only $5. I also have the caps, right? Your Godly Girl cap here. It's Army Fatigue cap. That kind of looks cute on me today. I might rock this today with this. The hats are $25 as well. So that's that. And just some other miscellaneous things. This is just a little tumbler kind of thing you can put, sometimes I put my earrings in there because sometimes they're all over the place. You can put your pens in there. You can put whatever in here. So this is a little tumbler, and I personalize it here. This says hope and peace here at the top. Just like Joy was saying, the mask, I do the mask. I have these here, right? Because of everything that's going on. And of course, a lot of people have made the fashion mask. So I think it'll be a really good, just branding for that. This is the one that I originally did. I did this weeks ago, and you can see how good it has held up, right? Nothing is peeling off or anything like that. So I did it to match my shirt. I can't even get it all right. All right, so that's how that looks here. I also did the aprons. All right, I do the aprons. I do onesies. There's going to be a lot more products coming out. So I do not have a website at the moment. So if you're interested in any products or you need something custom made, you can follow me on Facebook, and you can send an inbox to that. I do accept Venmo for payments at this time, but expect more to come. I was even thinking before, I started today, even doing like a dog line, and it's going to be called Dogly Girl. So just be on the lookout for that. Tutus for your pretty girl dogs. I have a Yorkie, so we dress her up and do all the frilly things with her. So that'll be the next line that's coming out. So Dogly Girl and Godly Girl. So I think that's all I have, Joy. I don't
well,
know.
Yeah, I can chat with you a couple seconds. So Teresa says that you should set up a free shop on Shopify.
Shopify. Okay.
Yeah, there's a free option. I didn't know about it, but she does. So
awesome.
One of the things that I think that is great about it, you can upload your photos and start selling. So she's also on Instagram, for those of you who follow on Instagram more than,
yes.
And she is the purpose pusher, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, and does the shirt come in different colors? Ask Denise. And Denise's favorite color, by the way, is orange. So I just happen to know that. So she wants to know if it comes in different colors.
Absolutely.
And do you have an email address that they can
I do have an email. It's godlygirl@gmail.com.
godlygirl@gmail.com. So you guys can get that, write it down. If not, we're going to keep you connected, because the goal of this is to connect with other people. But the other thing is to think that this happened because you talked about some of the idea that you had. But the other part is that you actually put it into action, because sometimes some of us keep a lot of stuff and are looking for perfection and not having it happen. And when we know that perfection only comes from him who loves us, right? But so what was it that you said that made you just do it?
Whew. Great question. It all came really on the heels of, I was working a federal government job. And we got notice in December. I think it was around Thanksgiving time. They let us know that the contract could possibly be ending. So I'm thinking like, oh my God, like, God, what's going on? Here it is. I'm comfortable. Everything's going fine. And then they say, maybe around Christmas time, the contract is going to be totally done. And this was because of some illegal stuff that this contracting agency had done. So the company had split with them. So we were just kind of in limbo trying to figure it out. So I'm still driving to Rockville every day, just still praising God. Like, God, I believe you. I believe I'm going to keep my job. I believe it. I believe what you're saying, And it ended. Actually a couple of days, actually December the 27th. my government job had ended, not only for me, but for other people, and we really felt the pressure around the holidays. So it was a really bad time. But then January hit, and God started opening these doors for me. I'm also an author as well, and I help people write books. I'm a ghostwriter as well. I have written 3 books that are currently on Amazon, and I just so happened to meet someone, and he was like, I've been working on this book for 8 years. I don't even know how to type. And I was like, guess what? I'm your girl. I'm your girl. Let's do it. So I did a contract with him. So I've been working with him on his book since January, and I have not skipped a beat as far as income. It pays me very, very, very well. And just to get back to the point to speed it up a little bit, I stepped out on faith one day and I said, you know what? I'm going to get me a cutting machine and I'm going to get a heat press. And I'm going to start making t-shirts, because the whole time I was at my government job, I was still thinking about something that I loved, and that was creating. I am a creative by nature. So when I'm not creating, I just don't feel like I'm utilizing my full potential. So I stepped out on faith because I had all these ideas for t-shirts, and I was like, oh, that'll be a good saying for the t-shirt. That'll be a good saying. And I never moved on it. But the moment that I went to order the heat press and ordered all the materials, that's when all of this started to coming about. So Godly Girl really came after the desire to do t-shirts. It was originally Fits for a Tee, where I would just do custom tees for whatever people wanted on them. And I just was like, this is just too much time and energy trying to customize a shirt, trying to figure it out. So I prayed about it, and God gave me Godly Girl. So this is how Godly Girl came. So yes, that's the story.
It's great to hear the story. And I think a lot of what happens in the media is we focus on millennials, and we talk about everyone who is older as a millennial as if their dreams are all done, and younger people are going to change things. So we, those of us who are Gen Xers and above, Gen Xers, baby boomers, silent generation. So some of us, we have things that we still, and a lot of us still want to contribute, and some of those big dreams. So we have to figure out how to make them happen and learn those new things. So clearly, learning, your lifelong learning, right, is what you're doing, because you are on multiple social media platforms. You have taken that with, and then you've learned new technologies just to do these t-shirts. So you have adapted. So that's great and exciting to hear.
Yes.
But also I want to say, because we've talked before, so I know that in your on the heels of Mental Health Awareness Month, I want to mention that too, that you and some of what your books are about the mental health, and you've connected the mental health and faith.
Yes.
So tell us about those books you mentioned.
Yes. Thank you so much for that opportunity. So my very first book, it's called Girl, I'm Not Stressed, I'm Depressed. And it's really a practical guide to help your sister girl. So I did it not really focusing on me and my problems with mental health, but it was about giving back and showing how you can be supportive to your sister girl when they're displaying different signs of emotional distress. So that's what the book is pretty much about. It's a short read. I know a lot of us don't have a long time to be doing anything. I know I don't. So I like a quick book. I can get through it. It's point by point, and it helps me along the way. So it's a short read about 19, 20 pages. You can get it on Amazon. You just type in Twilah Heckstall, Girl, I'm Not Stressed, I'm Depressed. The second book is called Picky Eater. It talks about just about how we should choose wisely the things that are presented to us. It's not really based on mental health, but there are a lot of principles in there. That's another short read. It actually was number 1 on the short read for Amazon, KDP. So I'm so excited about that. The next book was The Art of Asking, Believing, and Receiving Well, on how we should ask and we should believe and receive from the Father. So I'm excited about that. The next book is going to be Hidden Triggers, where I'm really going to dig into more about mental health and some of the triggers that surround us that we don't even know why we react to certain things that we react to, because it's those hidden things that have happened in our childhood, in our past, and of course will come up in our present that will help us deal with those. So just keep an eye out for those. I'll let you guys know when the next one drops.
That's great to hear. Now I read the first one, so I'll have to get the last one. So I have a couple of things from the comments I want to go. So Arthur, who's here, he needs help with his memoir. So he thinks you're very inspiring. So you might have a new client on there. And do you take Zelle?
I don't take Zelle. I'm going to sign up for that today because this is the second time someone said that to me. So I started off with Venmo first, but I'm definitely going to do Zelle.
Yeah, so Zelle is with most banks. So some, like our credit union just got it. So let's see, was there anything else? Any other questions?
Joy, it's Katie. It's not Arthur. My husband's name is Arthur. I'm on his computer.
Hey, Katie.
Hi,
thank you.
Katie.
Yes,
this is Katie Baker.
Yes,
so, yes.
Very inspiring. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Katie. Thank you.
We need sisters like you. Definitely.
Oh, God bless you. God bless you. Thank you.
That is so exciting. So I'm so glad that we're able to share. So Twilah's going to send me the text of all this so I can share it with everyone and get it out to them. So are there any other questions that we have here? And you can find on Instagram, you're the Purpose Pusher. What are you on Facebook?
It's under Godly Girl and under Twilah Heckstall. Twilah Heckstall is my everything page. You know, I just go on and post a lot of stuff. But if you want to see the products, the new products that are coming, you can go to Godly Girl specifically, or just be my friend on Facebook. It's okay.
Yeah. So I found her through Instagram. So for me, in the differentiations of the social media, often I find it's easier to find different things on Instagram. So yeah, so that's great. So thank you. So we have